wanna become famous. My followers, primes, and views on bigfollows.com. bigfollows.com.
Good fucking morning, ladies. Ooh. Good fucking morning, ladies. How are we all doing on this most beautiful of days? Are we good? Are we chilling? Gucci? Gucci. Oh no.
Here's another classic game played, Mr. Force.
It denied you.
I should play Sebastian.
Alright. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Because we do have a black flag on the menu today, boys. April Fools! Alright, we got it out of the way, now we can do a normal stream. Pogironis, Ashan, thank you, Gentari, Han Zolo, iRedemption, Instagib God, the Cyber Police, and L4C420. Thank you, ladies. Welcome back. Willkommen zurück. Yes. Okay. Anything cool, fresh, new happening in the world today? No. I just hit Kishin with Victor. Can you namely congratulate me? I need this. No, you play Victor. Go back to school. Play a proper character. Motherfucker. A motherfucker. Having coffee like usual, medium roast this time. Oh shit. Like who? Like... Kazuya. There you go. DBD has an April Fool's mode for today. Is it 4 survivors chasing after the killer? Because I've done that. Flashlights OP, man. Will you play Ugandan Super Kicker Eddie when he comes out in a few days? No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't mind trying him, I guess, but it's like... It's a lot of get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaurs. You know, like Safina. Just like crawling around. I don't know if that's a playstyle I like or not. Maybe it is a playstyle I like. But we'll see. The winner gets motherfucking P. We got some links. We got some linksillas. Yeah. You sound sick. I'm sick of your shit. Does that count? I have cold hands. but I don't think I'm sick. No, yeah. But nothing extraordinarily awesome happening today. No, mid camp for 1st of April. No, but you could shut the fuck up for a change. That would be an epic 1st of April, right? You don't talk so much shit, and at the end of the day, you do the troll face. Yes, Ash, thank you for the 1 year, man. Drew badge. I might have said that. I don't know. I am fucking tired. Slacker man, troll despair guy. Kukua cake. Vitoba num is Jor carb. Thank you, boys, girls, of course. Do this IRL. You haven't defeated the boss necessary for DLC. Well, we'll have to deal with that before that DLC then. Yes, it comes out on the 6th of June? No. 16th? 6th or 16th? 21st, 21st. 21st. Alright. Let's check some links.
I'm the scary lion with big scary teeth. I'm scary on the top and I'm scary underneath. I'm the scary lion. As a matter of fact, I'm scary around the front and I'm scary around the back.
Back to back. Actually, Five Nights at Freddy's looking motherfuckers. No, think about it.
I'm the scary lion. And I'm looking for the bear. I know she's hiding, but I don't know where. I am the scary lion, and I'm looking for the bear. I'm looking over here.
No, I'm over
I'm
here.
looking over there. Can you see her? Where's the bear? Where's the bear?
Behind you.
Where's the bear? There's the bear.
Catch me!
Atheists worship this shit. No, I don't think so. This shit was shit.
Hey guys, welcome back. We've replaced the Tosis with the.
We have seen this already 30,000 times. Fucking new friends trying to be old friends. Actual eye cancer for this shit. My god.
おう、よいしょ。まあ。お、あれあれおやお、ほい、ほい。あ、ペチョン。
Unfortunately, they have to be right back 1 second.
ぐぬの。あ、そう、ほい。あれ、ほい。あ、そう、ほい。あわ。ほい。ペトン。ほい。よし。ほい。はい。よいしょ。よいしょ。ほい。あ、よいしょ。ほい。あふ。よいしょ。オッケー。ほい。よし。ほい。あ、お。ほい。オッケー。ぐぬぬ。あふ。あれ、よいしょ。あふし。にゃお。おし、あぷよいしょ。あしょけー。あふ。よいしょ。ほい。あ、よいしょ。あふ。ほい。アップ。ほい。よっぽっぽ。はっぱ。あふ。あっぱ。はっぷ。あれ。ほい。よいしょ。よいしょ。あっぱーん。ほい。アッパ。ぐぬぬ。よし。あわん。よいしょ。ほい。あーめん。あふ。よいしょ。よいしょ。ほい。よし。あお。よいしょ。もう。ぐぬぬ。よいしょ。ほい。よし。オッケー。まあ。よし、オッケー。
Sorry.
アップ。
Okay.
Y'all both know what time it is. You know what you're supposed to do up here. Don't be mad at yourself tomorrow. Let's get busy. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's battle!
Japan versus France, was it? Pretty mediocre, to be honest. Oof. That was solid. Solid. Smurfing. Flip equals win. He wants an applause for that. It was like weaker than any of the other guys' jumps. You're already dead. You're dead on the screen.
Yeah. One more time for Issei and Willie, y'all. One more time. Let's bring it in. Oh. Judges, it's on you. Let us know who's going to the next round. Is it gonna be Issei? Is it gonna be Willie? On the count of 3. 1, 2,
Willie.
3. Issei takes it.
What?
Make some noise for Willie, y'all.
Wait, who was Willie? Bad Boy Easy, they're both called Bad Boys. Oh. Yeah. What? How did Easy win this? That's so fucking rigged. The fuck? That was the most rigged shit. Why did every single judge? What? Oh my god. Red Bull sponsor. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hey. We play this. This game was poo-poo.
I've got to say, it's good to be back, even if I didn't think I'd be back here so soon. When I said no more Weird Russian games for at least a year, I meant it. The thing is, for one, I didn't expect them to release Pathologic 2 so soon, and two, I didn't think they'd contact me that very day offering me a copy of the game for feedback. So here we are. Let me start by answering the most common questions I've seen. Is Pathologic 2 a remake of 1? Yes. Is it an actual sequel to 1? Yes. Do you need to play 1 to understand 2? No. See, the game starts at the end of Pathologic 2, or maybe the end of Pathologic 1, it doesn't really matter. Essentially, you start the game having lost it, and you're given a chance to restart. Kids are just playing hopscotch in a war zone, and going to barbecues. You get the idea. So how is it a sequel? Well, the first game is referenced from time to time, though it's always going to be subtle and usually up for interpretation. It's typically not story elements because, like I said, this is also a remake, but more meta commentary on how the first game turned out. This is more like a film remake than a game remake. The main idea and framework, yeah, that's usually the same. A person might share the same name, but they're a completely different character now. Some huge plot elements could be reworked or torn out or added in, it's all up in the air. Pathologic 2 does all of these things, but still acknowledges that the plot of the first game still happened. It may even challenge you on which you prefer, though the story isn't that much different than 1. Don't worry, they still have all the trash cans everywhere. This dual nature of the game does make it tricky to talk about, so I'll talk about it as a sequel and a remake, which is going to get messy, but it's okay, we're here together.
Time.
You know, because taking on one Fever Dream game by itself was just too easy. So here we go again. The game starts you off on a train and with a new friend. The kind of friend who emerges from a coffin and then wants to tell you a secret. Just like in middle school. This begins one of the most surreal tutorials I've played in a game. You're learning how to drink water and people are turning into mimes. Then all of a sudden you're in Junji Ito's Mongolian Thunderdome, and then you learn how to trade by exchanging hearts. This is a long tutorial sequence, but it is effective. Yeah, it's teaching you how to play, but it's also making the drop into the main game more cushioned. You're starting off in the land of visions and metaphors. It's disjointed, so arriving in the town feels like a relief from all of that. At least for now. There'll be a lot more to learn, but it's a great introduction. You know, it tells you what the buttons do. Unlike 1, that just had these two guys giving you a huge information dump. They say so much at once that you can easily miss out on essential info. This is probably why a lot of players didn't know they could receive mail. It would all be cryptic unless you looked in the controls. You might think it's odd to focus on the tutorial. Well, it represents the biggest change from 1 to 2. See, the first game wasn't just frustrating from the walking, even though that was a big part of it. It was the fact that you were frequently so aimless when playing it. You had all these characters to babysit, you'd check on them, and usually they'd be fine, but sometimes they'd be in trouble. And you did this by walking across town and then you'd stare at them in the face. The difficulty from the first game did not come from hard survival mechanics. It was really easy to farm bandits and have lots of supplies forever. The challenge came from constantly walking, wondering if you're wasting your time doing it, along with mundane nightmare missions like this one. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but this is a big change. Pathologic 2 teaches
very
you...
interesting. Perozalium Ancient. Soy fan, Caution Nerd, Yakitori, welcome back, ladies. Floppas guy with the 1 year says top right April Fool. Full W. I don't know what full W is, but you're a full W. Derok, Nick Mick, Alijazim, Bergman. Thank you, ladies. Korush, Snake QC, welcome back.
And finally, new rule. I know it's supposed to be that magical time of year, but maybe what we all really need right now is a good dose of realism. I see a lot of nativity scenes when I'm out, as you always do before Christmas, and I can't help thinking about where that manger really is. It's in the West Bank, on Palestinian land controlled by the Palestinian Authority. In 1950, the little town of Bethlehem was 86% Christian. Now it's overwhelmingly Muslim. And that's my point tonight. Things change. To 2.3 billion Christians, there can be no more sacred site than where their Savior was born. But they don't have it anymore. And yet no Crusader army has geared up to take it back. Things change. Countries, boundaries, empires. Palestine was under the Ottoman Empire for 400 years, but today an Ottoman is something you put under your feet. The city of Byzantium became the city of Constantinople, became Istanbul. Not everybody liked it, but you can't keep arguing the call forever. The Irish had the entire island to themselves, but the British were starting an empire, and well, the Irish lost their tip. They blew each other up over it for 30 years, but eventually everybody comes to an accommodation. except the Palestinians. Was it unjust that even a single Arab family was forced to move upon the founding of the Jewish state? Yes, but it's also not rare, happening all through history, all over the world, and mostly what people do is make the best of it. After World War II, 12 million ethnic Germans got shoved out of Russia and Poland and Czechoslovakia because being German had become kind of unpopular. 1 million Greeks were shoved out of Turkey in 1923, 1 million Ghanaians out of Nigeria in 1983, almost 1 million French out of Algeria in 1962. Nearly 1 million Syrian refugees moved to Germany 8 years ago. Was that a perfect fit? And no one knows more about being pushed off land than the Jews, including being almost wholly kicked out of every Arab country they once lived in. Yes, TikTok fans, ethnic cleansing happened both ways. In Fiddler on the Roof, the family is always moving to stay one step ahead of the Cossacks, but they deal with it. When they're leaving Anatevka, they say, hey, it wasn't so great anyway.
And the humor.
Come on, like other countries don't have roofs you could fiddle on. Now, that's not how they really felt, but they were coping. They coped, because sometimes that's all you can do. History is brutal, and humans are not good people. History is sad and full of wrongs, but you can't make them unhappen because a paraglider isn't a time machine. People get moved, and yes, colonized. Nobody was a bigger colonizer than the Muslim army that swept out of the Arabian desert and took over much of the world in a single century. And they didn't do it by asking. There's a reason Saudi Arabia's flag is a sword. Kosovo was the cradle of Christian Serbia. Then it became Muslim. They fought a war about it in the 90s, but stopped. They didn't keep it going for 75 years. There were deals on the table to share the land called Palestine in 1947, 93, 95, 98, 2000, 2008, and East Jerusalem could have been the capital of a Palestinian state that today might look more like Dubai than Gaza. Arafat was offered 95% of the West Bank and said no. The Palestinian people should know your leaders and the useful idiots on college campuses who are their allies are not doing you any favors by keeping alive the river to the sea myth. I mean, where do you think Israel is going? Spoiler alert, nowhere.
Hell yeah! My god, I cannot. I am unable to listen to this. Alright, we are good there, ladies and gentlemen. We are good there. Switch that. Alright. Surprise playthrough today. Surprise playthrough! We're doing StarCraft Remastered. Have not played it, and I played the original one before you guys were born, so it is kind of a blind playthrough. Plans like you watch? Sure. Very loud. Why is it so fucking loud?